Hey, what's going on there, guys? It is Earthmaster here, August 22nd, 2018, 12:54 p.m. here, and going to do a quick video update in regards to the major hurricane that's heading towards the Hawaiian Islands region. Right now, looking at the current radar imagery, shows it well south, well over 150 miles south of the main island out here in the Pacific, Central Pacific region. These are just some bands of rain kind of being sheared off and whatnot of the main storm, the hurricane, which is well off radar as well. But needless to say, it is in the process of heading in that direction to the Big Island. Right now, current conditions, wind speed at 155 miles per hour. This being reported through Weather Underground at their Hurricane and Tropical Cyclone Center. So 155 miles per hour, just a couple miles per hour short of a Category 5 hurricane. So it's right there. And in fact, it was Category 5 hurricane just a short time ago. But a little bit of shear being reported with this hurricane. I can show you on this map here real quick. Central Pacific right here. This is pretty cool infrared loop. You can see the eye of the hurricane right here, pretty well defined, and making its way towards the west, and just starting to make a somewhat noticeable slight turn towards the northwest. The Hawaiian Islands right here being outlined in white. That they're definitely going to get a good soaking out there, that's for sure. They're not going to get a direct hit with this Category 4/5 hurricane. It's definitely going to be weakened quite a bit as it runs against some shear. You can see it being just sheared off and pulled back in the other direction here, just due to the conditions out there. But waters are still warm enough to support a major hurricane, and that's what's keeping this thing in beast mode, if you will. Quite a bit of information here in regards to the activity. Observations from flight through there indicated, well, quite a bit of activity. Some strong winds, no doubt. I'm not going to read all this. I will post a link to this website and also some information in the description bar of this video. Key messages: Lane is forecast to move dangerously close to the main island of Hawaii as a hurricane tomorrow through Saturday, potentially bringing damaging winds and life-threatening flash flooding from heavy rainfall. As Lane will be slow moving as it nears the islands, large and damaging surf can be expected along exposed shorelines, along with localized storm surge. I can only imagine the surfers out there like, yes, man, yeah, finally we get a good storm, we can surf some waves. That's got to be fun. They can have it. I'm not a big fan of the ocean. Anyway, as Lane approaches the islands from the southeast, initial impacts will be felt on the Big Island and Maui County, where a hurricane warning is in effect. Impacts on Kauai County and there we go with my pronunciation again, are also possible, and the hurricane watch is in effect there. Do not focus on the exact forecast track for Lane, as life-threatening conditions extend well away from the center of the hurricane, and significant impacts could be felt on any of the islands. According to this map here on Telecast, this here is kind of an older one, some past activity. Gust. Check out these gusts, folks. 190 miles per hour, but sustained winds of 155. But that is crazy. Good Lord. I can only imagine. That would be so awesome to experience. I'm sorry. Call me crazy, but there's a reason why storm chasers go after this type of activity. It's so awesome. But anyway, oh, I wish I could be there. Anyway, 190 mile per hour wind gust and 155 miles per hour sustained winds. Once again, borderline Category 4, Category 5. You can see the timestamps right here going up through the Big Island of Hawaii. Right here is the outlined around the purple, indicating hurricane warnings, and also here in the pink, indicating hurricane watch. Okay, they're estimating that this hurricane is the eye of the hurricane is gonna go over here to the west, and then swing out here towards the northwest. Okay, that's one scenario, and that's what these folks are forecasting. I've been looking at a couple GFS models here of the hurricane here through Tropical Tidbits. I use this site quite a bit when I'm out storm chasing in the plains states during the springtime and summertime. Just really cool. GFS is it's okay to use. I can't get the other mesoscale maps to load for the Hawaiian region, so we'll go ahead and use this one and show you guys a trajectory of where this thing is going to head off to. Okay, did you guys see that there? A little bit different from the map that these folks are showing you. They're stating this is going to kind of stay off to the coast here west of Hawaii, still impact Hawaii with some, no doubt, some strong conditions out there, but you know, make its way off here to the north and west there eventually. But like I say, this GFS model here is looking like it may have a different scenario. This is just one scenario and one weather model showing that it could go right in between the big island and also that little island I can't remember just to the north of it, but weakening dramatically, no doubt. About there is right now category 4, category 5, making a sharp, very sharp turn towards the island itself. Looks like a direct impact on that little island there, according to this weather model. Like I say, these things change dramatically. I know all too well how these things change, but we'll have to keep an eye on it and update, do an update video as it gets a little bit closer here. I'm really thinking about adding a either a webcam from one of the islands out there onto the stream, so we can watch the hurricane come on shore, or at least the effects of the hurricane from the webcam. But or I could also use on the stream a current radar imagery as it gets closer here. Like I say, right now it's well off the coast, well south of there, and these are just some bands of storms that are tagging along with the main hurricane there. So I'll make that decision and see if I want to add that on there or not. I think it'd be pretty cool to at least see some type of visual on this hurricane with the live stream. But for now, like I say, it's still, you can see it if you watch the hurricane is going west right now, and then it kind of stalls a tad bit, weakens a little bit. You can see the diminishing red, the eye kind of maybe getting disorganized a little bit, and of course shear, which every hurricane experiences. And either way, it's definitely making a northwest type turn right now, if not a due north type travel. So we'll see what this does here in a few hours. We'll do a little bit an update a little bit later tonight as well, and decide on if I want to add this onto the live stream right now. But for now, definitely hurricane warning around the big island of Hawaii. Good to be prepared. Like I say, hurricanes are known for making crazy moves. I mean, they can move, it almost seems like it's controlled, right, by HARP. I think that's the first time I've ever said HARP on this channel. But being sarcastic in a way, you know, it's not man-made. It's nature, but it does run its course, and it runs into shear points, and it runs into different water temperatures and other factors that could alter the track of this hurricane. Like I say, I'm kind of curious to see which way it actually does go. GFS model showing it heading north and then turning directly into that little channel there in between the big island and that little island just north of there. And then another model showing it just skimming off the west a little bit, and then taking off towards the northwest. So we'll see what happens there. But either way, definitely a close call for this area, and hopefully everyone's being prepared out there, as we got a big one, a major hurricane out there. Like I say, just about 156 miles per hour sustained winds there, 155. 156, I believe, is a Category 5 hurricane level. So it's pretty close. Anyway, I'll post a couple links here to this website, and there's a lot of information in here to read from the reports this morning. And I'll post that up underneath the description of the video. All right, folks, peace. We'll chat you guys a little bit later. Stay safe out there.